Hi, welcome back to Leslie Crafts. Today is a little bit of a different video. I want to do some pre-recorded videos for Crafting Divas. This is a 10-minute make series I'm doing on there, and I thought I would share it on YouTube as well. These are going to be cards and things like that. So I have gathered what I need, because the whole process is to actually make it in 10 minutes, not to hunt for supplies. So today is going to be a card, and I am using the free gift from Card Making and Paper Crafts November or October and November edition. So it's all got the nutcracker on. So I'm not going to be using the toppers today. I'm going to try and do them in another video, but I am going to be using the papers. You get 2 of each papers, but I'm going to scan them into my PC, and so I can get some more papers as and when. So we're going to be using the ballerina, and I've got the stamp set as well. So I'll be using, I'm not too sure which ballerina I'm going to be using. I've got some purple cardstock for my mat and layer, and I've also got some white cardstock for my card base. I'm also using a rose red ink from Stampin' Up, just to give it a little bit of a tone. So yeah, so that is that, and I've got my phone so we can see the timer. So I've already set it to 10 minutes. I don't know if you can, how well you can see that. So I'll have that up here so you can see, and hopefully we should be able to make a card within the 10 minutes, and we'll see how it goes. So I will start it now, so everything will be cut you know, as we go along, so there's no like cheating or anything like that. Okay, so I'm just going to put those 2 bits just aside. I'm just going to bring in my trimmer so you can see my process as well. And yeah, I've also got the double-sided tape, because also we will need that. Okay, so we're going to hit the timer. So I'm going to cut my paper down to 8 by 11.5. That noise is really doing my head. And then I'm going to cut this down to 4, and then I'm going to score it at 5.5. So that is our card base, which obviously I've misscored, but that's fine. So that's now done. I'm just going to measure that. That should be, actually, I'm just going to cut some of that off, because it should have been 10, but that's fine. That's done. So that's including mistakes. Okay. And then I'm going to get the backing paper. I'm going to have a card like this, so it opens to the side. So I'm just going to cut this paper in half. There we go, keep that one for being. So because I want it that side, I need to do this way so I don't get it wrong. So I'm going to do it 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. So the paper goes on there, just like that. And then I'm going to have a mat, which is going to be, I'm going to have it as 3.5 by 4, I think, on this one. or 4.5. Just see what that looks like. If you want some of the paper showing, you see, that's it. I'm just going to cut that down to 3 3/4, I think. And as you can see, I haven't what would you call it, stuck anything down yet. So my time's still going, it's just the screen's just gone blank, that's all. Do like that, and then I want a white piece, so that will be 3 3/4 by 3 1/4, I reckon. And there we go. So you want some of that matting to be seen. Okay, so that is that. So I'm going to bring this piece in, and I'm going to just stamp a little bit of a background on it, just because I can really. So I'm going to use a ballerina. I'm going to use this one first, and then I'm going to have the other ballerina as the other one. Okay, this stamp is stuck to the other one, so I'm just going to snip it off. I'm just going to have that one laying down, and then I'm going to spend the next 10 minutes looking for my block. There we go, found it. So I'm going to press that down, and then I'm just going to, oops, this ink pad is really juicy, and also I haven't used them for ages, so I'm just not really stamping heavily, and I'm just really going on the outside just to give it a bit of a border, just to give the card that little bit of interest. And then I'm just going to stamp her off just to get some of the ink off before I clean it, and then we'll bring in the other one. And then again, she's stuck onto a sentiment. Just gotta be careful with these stamps because they are quite sticky onto the cling, but they can be easily ripped. So again, this ink gets everywhere. Bring in your piece of paper. Right. I've got to be careful I don't get masses of ink on here. Okay, so I'm going to put that just down like that. There we go. And then I'm going to pick a sentiment. I'm just going to turn it over. I'm going to put "Have a Cracking Christmas." And again, this one is stuck to a nutcracker. Stuck to a nutcracker in 2 ways, so I'm just going to cut him out. I don't know if he's supposed to be stuck to a nutcracker at all, but I've just cut him out. And then I'm just going to put the sentiment down by her feet, just like that. And then if I really thought about it, I could have got some, actually I have some dots here. Right. Find them. There we go. So I've got some dots from ages ago. So we've got all our pieces. And one of the good things is that if you're doing it all, if you do it all in one go, your ink will be allowing to dry, so you're not putting wet ink, or you're not touching wet ink, because it does take, some of these pads do take their time to dry. So just going to do that. I'm just going to add that on just like so, and then we'll get this one. See what time, so I've got 2 minutes left. I'm just going to place this off to one side. I'm going to get this one. So you can do it in 10 minutes. You know, if you have everything prepared and you're not, you know, dotting around or... So that is that one there, and I'm just going to add some little, 3 little dots. And try and get them all the same size. Just add some sparkle. And there we go. So that is one card made in 10 minutes, and that is literally using the 3 papers from either this month's or last month's thing. And I don't know how well you can see that we have got like 32 minutes left. So that is the card for today's challenge. I'm going to try and do these on a weekly basis, so with different cards and stuff. But it just shows you can do a good card in very little time. So thanks for watching. Look, I'm blabbering on because I've got spare time. I know it's not going to be like that all the time. If you wanted to, you could obviously have inked up the edges and stuff like that to make it a bit... There we go. So that is the card, and this will go up in Crafting Divas as well, and I will try and post this up on Instagram and Pinterest as well. So yeah, I hope you join me again for another quick card, and see what else we can do in 10 minutes. Okay, bye now.